Tequila makes me cry.
Welcome back. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, this dog is just scratching on me right now. Ow! Tequila makes me cry.
These dogs make me want to murder. Go somewhere.
Okay, sit down. Chill. Everyone chill.
All right, welcome back to Tequila Makes Me Cry. Episode, who gives a fuck?
Wow.
So today, I'm standing on her tail. I'm sorry, big girl.
She's
Sorry, big
old.
girl.
Just let her, give her some grace. She's an old girl.
All right, so today we are starting with shooters, as always. And we have
Hope you want some. She liked it.
Casamigos. This was gifted. Shout out to April, Edina Realty Blaine. She's
Here.
a true one. Let's start with that.
We can open them.
Oh yeah, you gotta use your teeth.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here, do that. Here, do it.
Sounds
Drink my
like
mimosa.
April will be mad at you. All right, so what do we got going on this week?
Yeah, what happened this week?
A little bit. I took a couple notes, do some tidbits down for reminders. But I do know a couple offhand.
Okay.
For one, you injured your ankle, which is why you're screaming at your dog as
I
you're
did.
setting up.
I got a fat ankle. Oh, this hair. Very fat ankle.
So what happened?
So I play softball. After these softball games, we do decide to have a couple drinks.
After, yeah.
But I was intoxicated when I got there.
Kind of like today.
Because we were at the,
Went to a Twins game.
yeah, and then I had softball.
You got a celebration for your salon.
But that's not why I got injured. Even though everyone thinks that.
Okay.
Again, for the second time. I've been injured twice in softball, and both times I decided to have
A lot.
a fun day.
Yeah.
No, but this one I hit a double.
Mm-hmm. First play. You guys were up to bat first. You were like fifth in line within the first five batters.
Hold on. Before you get to that part, do you know you weren't there? You know what I said to the team right before I batted?
Mm-hmm.
I said, half of you bitches on this team are drunk. Someone's ending up in the hospital tonight.
Yeah.
And then I went up to bat. And then
Yeah, you're like the first inning, top of the first inning. You're like one of the first 3, 4, 5 batters. Smacked a double. Got to second easily. Like you rounded first, second, easily. And then what happened?
And then I just blacked out. Not in like a drinking way, but like that sounds wrong.
In a non-athletic way?
No. I remember because when I rounded first base, I like was too far out because I was just like going.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like went back to second, and as I got to second, I think the ball was thrown.
Mm-hmm.
There was two people there, so then I got kind of confused because they both were on
the
the
ball
base.
was coming in from outfield.
Yeah, they both were on the base.
Yeah.
So I tried to like get to the base around them, and I think I just stepped on it wrong, and my ankle she's a fatty. She's a fatty right now.
She just ordered her Ozempic. She's so large.
That's not funny, Tyler. It's not funny.
It's in the mail. She gets half. It's like cheaper now.
Anyway, yeah, looking at her right now, she is a lot more swollen than she was this morning.
Yeah, you've been walking around.
I had a wedding yesterday and today, so I've been on my feet for the last 2 days.
Then shout out Connor and Emma who said, let's go to dinner and drink a lot. And so we actually knew that was going to happen.
Oh, so we had that planned.
And I said, there is no podcast tonight.
You tried, okay. Yeah, but.
Because I don't want to start a little bit tuned up, but I'm a little bit tuned up. She's a little bit tuned up, and then we'll get more tuned up, and it's all good.
But I feel like you don't have to like say that.
Well,
no one would have known.
I think.
What dog's licking themselves right now?
You can hear from like 3 miles away. Yeah, he's in like 2 rooms over.
I hate that noise. He does it a lot, I noticed.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm trying to take a nap. I'm like laying here and he's just like, or even if he's not licking himself, he just lays there and like slurps his like drool back in. It's weird. He does like, it's like he doesn't want to be a drooly newfie.
Mm-hmm.
I hear him. Ox.
Yeah, we don't have to like shout out the audience the whole time. All right. So yeah, we done with like your injury story?
So this is my fat foot.
Yeah, it's.
I got a fat foot or fat ankle. She
ankle.
hurts. Honestly, I did think when I first injured it, I thought I broke it because I couldn't feel my foot at all. And I have to say, to all the girls on the other team, and I was telling Emma this tonight, I have never had people want to take care of me so much. The other team, like, all surrounded me and were like, let me help you. One girl was like, I'm a nurse, let me look at it. Like, one girl just all of a sudden, like, because I'm not the type of person to, like, I don't like, people don't need to do that to me. I don't like it. Like, it makes me uncomfortable.
You hate it when I care for you.
Yeah. And so, like, having strangers just, like,
care for you?
Care for me. And, like, one girl, like, just handed me ibuprofen. She said, take these. And then she, like, gave me her water bottle. And I was like, I remember looking at her being like, I don't know you. You want me to drink out of your water bottle? And she was like, we're all family here. And I was like, are we though? But I was like, I'll drink. I mean, I did.
For you to be family with her, seeing her the first time ever in your life.
Yeah. But then, like, but I just thought it was, like, cool that they.
I guess that's how babies work, though.
Like, they literally all, like, even, like, people from, like, the bench came and, like, talked to me. And I, like, or, like, came and, like, made sure I was okay. And I was like, I didn't think I was that injured. I feel like you all are making this bigger than I do. But, like, it was cool. I don't know. I just have never, like, felt love like that, I guess.
Yeah, so I was in the bleachers, like, shit. She definitely hurt herself. And your brother's like, oh, you gotta go help her. She might be dead. And I'm like, she rolled her ankle. Like, that's pretty apparent. I guess we'll wait. There's 12 people around her. And they're all Mother Teresa-ing her.
Yeah, like I said tonight at dinner was like.
Can't run in slides. I had slides on.
I did not have slides on.
I had slides on.
Oh, I was wearing cleats. No, like I said at dinner, after it, like, first happened, I was like fine, and then all of a sudden I was like, I think I'm gonna cry because it hurt so bad. And then so many people surrounded me where I was like, I can't cry in front of this many people. Like, I literally.
The saying is, there's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, and I didn't cry. My dad would be proud.
But it was softball, so you could have cried.
No, my dad would have been proud. That's my dad. That was my dad's slogan. We don't cry.
Yeah.
I didn't cry.
You didn't? Mm-mm. Yeah, so then I'm sitting there watching from the sideline and waiting for, like, let me know if you need me. And you're like...
Because one girl was like, okay, do you want help getting up? And I was like, well, my husband's right there watching me, so I think he should come help me. I'm not going to make these poor girls help me.
Yeah.
And then he came and helped. And then they were like, oh, do you want us to help you?
What did I say when I walked up? Do you remember?
No.
So, yeah, so the thing is, like, you hit a double. You were going to second base, rounded first, went to second. The ball was coming in. There was a ball coming in. There were two players trying to maybe catch the ball. And so trying to navigate around them, you stepped on the base awkwardly and rolled your ankle. And so what I walked up after you waved me in, and there's a lot of panic. There's a lot of estrogenical panic.
Can you get to the point?
And so me, when I feel awkward, I just make a joke. So I go, well, you did that wrong. Yeah, only I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Don't think that's funny.
Actually, no, there's one other girl who thought that was funny. But you definitely did it. You could have done it differently. Could have done it differently.
Moral of the story is, don't drink and then play softball. Drink while you're playing softball. Don't drink and then play softball.
And then also drink while.
I had only had like a sip or two of a high noon.
Because it was 4 seconds into the game.
Yeah, I literally jinxed myself. I said, someone's ending up in the hospital tonight.
All right, let's debut our tequila. Oh, so first of all, these are Casamigos. Shout out to April again. All right, so today we've been trying to find different. A little frosty. Different, what? Organic? Is that the word?
Clean.
Different, clean.
Organic, but clean.
And this one keeps coming up a lot. And so, Tequila Ocho. I read a lot about it earlier, and I learned a lot, and I don't remember any of it to tell any of you guys, but we are going to drink it.
We've tried this one before.
So we tried it, what, anejo or reposado?
No, it's this one, I think.
Was it?
For my brother's birthday.
Well,
But that was a long night, so.
and so honestly, this one keeps coming up. And for our first podcast, we thought about using this one for our debut tequila, but it was 3/4 gone. I said, no, we got to crack the seal, open it, debut it, and that's kind of like the whole thing. And so we want to stay true to that.
Also, there's a newfie right here. Opie. Opie?
And then we got a fourth one. Fourth Newfoundland.
It's not funny.
I know, because it's your like dream. Cheers.
It is my dream.
Single state
That's
plata. This is the blanco or silver or clear version. I like it.
Remember earlier I thought there was a worm in my nail?
Yeah, so talk about that. Tell us more.
I get my nails done all the time, or used to. And then I started doing like the glue-on nails. And I just took the glue-on nails off, and there's like this weird like squiggly line in my nail that's like not a normal color. So I was like, is that like a worm fungus?
Now fungus as well.
That's what I said at dinner. A worm?
Worm earlier. Now it's a worm fungus.
I said that at one point. That's what my mind does. I go to the worst possible thing.
Yes, it's not a worm or a fungus. I think you're just getting used to
I don't know what it is.
getting injured, and you're gonna build up a tolerance, and you're not
Things
You're not
that
gonna
I've
worry.
never been injured in my life, and that I'm like this like big baby, but that's not the case. Do you know I have a really high pain tolerance?
Yeah.
Multiple people have said that to you.
To me?
Yeah.
About your pain tolerance?
Yes. That one guy that was doing the what's it called on us? Was it in him? I don't know. I forget what it's called. He just more than just that, but he was like, your wife can handle a lot of pain.
How come when you rolled your ankle, you didn't take second? You rolled your ankle and then didn't take second, you got called out. If you didn't have a high pain tolerance, you could have been like, let me take second.
Because, you know,
and then deal with my pain.
He thinks he's making a point right now, but he's not. The reason for that is because I couldn't feel my foot. And so I thought it was hanging by a thread, dangling, like, you know, like the videos. And so I was like, kind of like, that doesn't really matter right now.
I should have sat in that couch. I feel like so.
Yeah, that's why I didn't sit in that
like
couch.
a child in this seat. Go ahead.
I already said what I wanted to say.
Yeah, you didn't take second because you couldn't feel your foot.
I was just sitting there like this, like, something's off. Something feels wrong. I can't feel my toes. I thought
I wasn't the only one that said you should have taken second.
No, that's not what happened. Kelsey's like, was sitting on the, hi Kelsey. Kelsey was like, I was wondering why you didn't take second. And then I realized like, oh, something's actually wrong. She thought I was just like being lazy, and I was not. I froze. It wasn't about pain. It was about, yes, it hurt, but it was about, I can't feel my toes. And that's weird. I've never felt that. And then the girl on the other team that helped me, she like took my cleat off, and she was like, wiggle your toes. And for a second I was like, I can't do it. And then one little toe like went like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, in my head I was panicking over that.
You
pain.
lost by one run. You lost by 1 point.
Did we?
Yeah.
No.
No, you lost by 13.
I was gonna say I don't think
You
that's
lost
what
by
happened.
like 13 runs. But then I played some music for you guys, and you had a rally.
My ankle's
It's probably
She's
10
fat girl right
runs
now.
in one inning.
This is like the worst it's been, I think. Anyway, what else can we talk about? Oh, why we weren't like we technically took like a weekend off of doing a podcast because we were up visiting Jerome and Melissa.
Up in, what city was that?
Granite Falls.
Granite Falls. I love Granite Falls. Granite Falls there is not much to do, but in those not many things to do, you are engulfed in them and only them. You don't have any cell phone service. You don't have.
Well, they do. We just don't because we have T-Mobile.
Yeah. And you're around good company. Everybody's like a good time. They're like, oh, welcome. Like, you're definitely a new person here. Welcome. Let's have a blast. And so you can either, there's 2 options. There's 3 options. There's 2 options, really. Golf or eat bar food or drink at the bar. That's it. 3 options.
I mean, I feel like that's common for any small town.
It's a small town.
I think it's different when you don't come from a small town.
Yeah.
Like, we're from the city, so it's different.
I think no matter where you come from, it's the same there.
Yeah, but I think that when you come from a small town, it feels different.
It feels the same if you come from a small town. Going to a small town, it feels the same.
Correct.
It's like, oh, this is the same town. You can't be yawning on the show.
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm always sleepy. I'm a sleepy girl. I like to sleep. I took a 2-hour nap today on accident. Okay, the point of this, though, we went golfing.
So
Let's tell them what happened.
Before?
Like, when we went golfing here.
So we went golfing locally maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? It's shortly after our podcast, probably. Maybe it was even before.
I don't remember.
We went sober because like we had a bender for like 2 or 3 days.
Okay, don't say a bender. That makes it sound like we're like...
Okay, so
we didn't have a bender. We had multiple social events happening. So we had drinks at all those social events.
So we role played alcoholics for 2 or 3 days in a row. And that was a lot. Like we don't...
Yeah, I didn't want to... I was like, I'm not...
So then I was like, let's go golfing. But we didn't want to drink again.
And usually golfing is like a drinking event.
Yeah.
For us.
It always is. That was like maybe... This event I'm about to talk about was maybe the fourth time I've ever played golf sober. Anyway, so
even though Jerome and Melissa think that you told them that you only play sober.
That's muddy in the water.
Melissa was like, Tyler said he's only golfed sober. I was like, I've never golfed. I've golfed sober with Tyler one time, and it was last week. So
you and I decided to play golf, and we were like, all right, we can golf. Let's do it sober.
Yeah, like we were just like, let's go like have a fun sober date.
But then your golf like push cart hadn't been used in so long. We opened a little pouch, and there was a marijuana seltzer.
Yeah.
In it, from like 2 years ago.
Probably.
Right.
No, it was last summer.
Last season.
Last summer I had a little phase where I didn't drink, and I just drank those.
And so I was like, I'll drink this gladly, and you were like, I will not drink gladly. You wouldn't even have a sip.
No, I don't.
You're like, that's like a year old. I'm like, it doesn't go bad. It's like honey.
No, but I'm at this point where I just don't like the feeling of being high.
Same.
On marijuana.
But 5 milligrams.
Yeah, I still don't.
In the right moment.
I'd rather if I'm gonna
fine.
have some sort of buzz, I want it to be alcohol, not weed. I don't like weed.
Yeah, if I do weed, I remember that I have anxiety. So anyway, so I was sipping on that. It took like for the first four holes, and you were sober.
Yeah.
And I was pretty much sober. Like to drink a 5 milligram Delta whatever balanced seltzer, I was pretty much sober. But anyway, you were playing out of your fucking labia. How do you say out of your balls? Out of your mind? You're playing out of your mind. Anyway, I thought...
What does this mean?
Anyway, you were playing out of your mind.
Okay, what does that mean though?
It means like you're playing like way better than you could imagine.
Yeah.
You're playing out of your mind. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the other analogies in my head that were.
The best I've ever played in my entire life.
In fact, on like hole 9 is a par 3 9 hole. Hole 9, you hit it smack. The hardest hole I've never parred on ever in my life. You smacked it. It's over like a giant. 3/4 of the hole is water. You got to hit it like 200 yards, and then it's 50 yards, then green. You can play safe and hit it 75 yards left and play it, or you can, and you roll it right next to the hole, like 5 feet. And that was impressive, and I got the video. It's a little grainy. I didn't even post it because it looked like it was so grainy and so much zoom, it looked like it was from an Android, and I don't want to like make people think I had an Android.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I think that every man in my life has always...
Androids at me.
No.
Oh.
Has always said I'm not an athlete. There's an athlete in here somewhere. She's in there. You tell me all the time you're not an athlete.
Wait. I'm one of those men?
Yes.
Ooh, this Blanco is kind of rough. I got Blanco. Just entry level.
The only man that has ever thought I was an athlete was my father.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, oh.
And so what you're telling me is if a man says that you're an athlete, they're no longer in your life. Because your dad died.
That's fucked up. My dad's dead, so thanks.
So I will never say you're an athlete then. if that's the course it has to take. God damn. We're just trying to stay alive out here. Anyway, 5 feet from the hole.
Yeah.
Impressive. Putting for birdie.
Yeah.
How many birdies have you got in your life?
What do you think?
0. You didn't make it. And how many pars do you think you got in your life?
What do you think?
0, because you didn't par it either.
I'm not a good putter, okay?
You're not a good parer.
Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
so you didn't. So I think you might have double. Either
I've noticed that when I
you might have double bogey.
hit with my driver now.
That's it. That's the stroke.
No, you let me finish. Well, I hit my knee. I was like,
Exactly.
because I've been lifting weights, I'm so much stronger. What?
I'm agreeing.
You go,
Oh wait, my face said what I was thinking. I didn't mean to.
I do, what's it called? When you have a knee, oh my God, my ankle. What are these called?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
You do like one pull up, like.
Yeah, you're leaning on a bench and you pull it
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I used to only be able to do like, doing 20 pounds was like a lot.
It's called like lateral raises or something.
No, this is lateral raises. Who works out more? I don't know what it's called, whatever. I used to only be able to, like, doing 20 pounds was like a lot. It would hurt my shoulder. And now I'm doing 35, almost 40 pounds. I could do 40 pounds. That's crazy. I'm stronger. You know what? I'm salty. I had to say something. Liban, fuck you. Fuck you, Liban. You know why? The other day we were talking, and you guys were saying how, like, when I was holding the weights over doing the work exercise where you hold the weights and do the, you both were like, wow, we were like so impressed. Like I was doing 20s, you were doing 15s, and you were doing them fully. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm like actually like pretty strong. Like people like I think underestimate me, but I am actually very strong. And Liban goes, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that you're strong. And I looked at Liban and I said, what the fuck?
So I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for any of that.
Yes, you were. You were there.
I wouldn't say your strong part. I did say, wow, you actually did more.
No, he said like, okay, calm down. You're not that strong. No, he said, calm down. You're not that strong. Yeah. So, Liban, just wait till we're both in GTX next.
So back to your lifting and golf swing.
Yeah, that was the point of this whole story.
What was?
Golf. That's why they call it golf.
That is a good one. My dad has a joke, and it's not a joke. It's, you just say that's why they call it golf for any situation ever in golf.
Or not golf at all.
Or not golf at all, which is like, it makes it work even more.
Yeah.
Like you'll hit it in the water. Like, I just hit it in the water again. That's why they call it golf. Oh, I just ran over it. I hit a deer on my way to golf. That's why they call it golf.
It's all about golf.
That's why they call it golf, because it doesn't mean anything.
Why is he staring at me?
Alana.
Sorry, the dog is staring at me.
You're supposed to not acknowledge the audience.
He's not an audience.
Don't acknowledge the audience. He does not fit through there anymore.
I know, he's like getting too big.
All right, so.
He's gonna hit it. OJ? Oh.
So you almost hit a par. You almost putted it in for a par, but you couldn't.
It was like one of the best games of golf I've ever played.
Yeah.
We were like not that far apart from each other.
I would say all that. Actually, no, you're right.
Yeah.
And that on that day.
Mm-hmm. He was like a 39, I was like a 45, so I wasn't far. But then we went to Granite Falls and played golf.
That's where we're going.
Couldn't hit one ball. Literally couldn't hit it. I couldn't even like.
She kept doing this thing where she would like smack, and this back foot would just like slide to the right. She would like smack, slide to the left. She wouldn't. The ball would still be right there. She'd She'd look at me, what am I doing? Like, what's going on? And I'd be like, try this. That's not gonna work. Go over there and like just practice the swing. It's not gonna work, and it's hard.
I don't practice.
When you're you don't practice. When you're in the moment and you're like, someone tells you like, try, like, do this. It's hard to listen, and I get that. And I was pretty patient. I said, go over there and practice. Like,
I always listen to him when it comes to golf. He's just, I wasn't listening because I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah, you were.
But I also was like, angry, but I wasn't like actually angry like I normally get.
How do you feel about how I was trying to give you tips? Like I hold on. First, I know that I had to wedge my way in with any information. Be like, maybe try this, maybe try that. Like, and I was waiting for you to ask for it too.
Yeah, nothing was working.
Yeah, but how do you feel about like my guidance? Like with
it didn't.
Because you were asking for help.
Yeah, it didn't bug me. I'm saying,
were you asking for help?
Yes.
And was my guidance like?
I don't recall.
Overbearing.
I don't recall.
I knew that if I said the wrong thing, like I stepped on the wrong eggshell, like it was.
I might have hit you with my golf club.
Yeah, it was.
Because I had a Happy Gilmore moment. I was like, I get it. I get why Happy Gilmore is so angry. Because I'm fucking angry.
Yeah.
But I'm also having a good time.
But you were having a good time. You were with Mel, Melissa, and.
Mel.
And you were. I feel like in moments that you would have normally been angry in a different environment, you just were like, woo!
Yeah, I was on the golf course, like.
And I told Melissa, I said, you're bringing this Alana out, because that's a different Alana.
Yeah, otherwise I would be.
Otherwise, you would have stewed in the anger.
I'd be angry and I'm like, don't talk to me.
You didn't stew in the anger, which I was actually proud of, and I didn't want to
But I feel like lately.
I don't want to change that trajectory.
I get that, but also I feel like lately when I'm drunk, I'm like a good time, right?
Of course.
Right?
Finish your tequila.
Well. But right? Like I feel like lately I've been so fun.
I feel like lately you think you've been so fun.
See, Ox thinks I've been fun too.
Ox was like, that bitch is lying.
No, sleeping.
Ox is like, that bitch is lying.
Ox won't come over here. He's scared of something. Come here, buddy.
Stop.
They keep staring at me.
Just ignore them.
No, I can't.
Let them be them.
He keeps giving me a look like.
Look, every morning, I'm like, good morning, sweetheart. You'd be like, is there coffee ready? That's you every morning.
Look at this guy.
All right, so what else we got going on?
What else happened this week? Oh, we crashed a wedding.
We did crash a wedding.
That was fun.
That was a fucking.
Never thought I would crash a wedding in my whole entire life, but it was literally.
Fast forward, it was almost like we were invited the whole time.
They liked us.
We went to
I think we were the best guests there.
I agree. We went to a comedy show. Look at those candles.
I know, they're gone.
We went to a comedy show, and it's called Don't Tell Comedy.
No, tell them. Don't.
Shout out to Don't Tell Comedy. Look it up, and they won't tell you till you know, and then you'll go, and then you'll have a blast.
No, we're never going to get tickets.
It's not Fight Club.
I mean, kind of.
You could talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want anyone to know about it. Sorry, don't tell, but I don't. That's why it's called Don't Tell Comedy.
Yeah, it's like a secret.
A secret. It's a secret
It's like
comedy.
a secret little honeypot.
Secret.
It's a secret?
Yeah. It's fun,
so we went to a comedy show. I won't tell you what it was. And then, in this comedy show, you get to bring your own alcohol. We had like a bottle of Don Julio, a couple shooters, and we didn't finish it all. And then we were like, let's walk into the closest bar. And the closest bar we could think of used to be called Oxcart. So Oxcart is 6 years ago. It was fucking amazing. They had their bottom part wide open, windows open, rooftop, blast. We get there and it's like, I don't know, COVID must have hit them. And it wasn't a thing anymore.
No, it was renamed and they were closed for the night.
Yeah.
The downstairs restaurant, and then you were like, "Oh, let's go to the rooftop." I said, I don't think the rooftop's open because the restaurant is closed."
What day was it?
Saturday.
Correct.
Yeah, but it was like 11 o'clock at night.
On a Saturday.
Yeah, but St. Paul, nothing's open, so.
So either St. Paul's lame or.
Obviously, St. Paul's lame.
Some shit must have happened. Hard
times.
What
do you mean? You're obviously from St. Paul because St. Paul's lame. Thank you. He's from St. Paul. St. Paul is not Minneapolis, so.
Anything else?
No, I just gotta get that point across.
So it's one of two options. St. Paul is lame and has never had a very popular bar stay open past 11 p.m. Or after COVID, some businesses aren't. Who is that? Oxford?
He's just staring at me. I told you.
Oxford, come here, buddy.
Come here, buddy. He's scared. He won't come over here. It's something over there he's scared of.
He's scared of your fucking stories that you're making up.
No, he's not. He's looking at me like, Mom, help me.
Yeah, he's like, Mom, you're lying.
No, he's not.
OJ, sit down, buddy.
OJ and this guy.
All right, so either one of those two options is a thing, but the reality is we get there and the downstairs wasn't open, upstairs wasn't open. It's 11 p.m. and in that same building is a venue called, did I say it? Abule. And Elena's like, she works in a similar industry, in the industry.
It's a wedding venue.
In the wedding industry. And she's like, we're on the rooftop. They're like, oh, on the other rooftop, same rooftop, but around the corner, different entrance. She's like, what's it called, the after party?
No, they just were up the rooftop.
What is the after party called? After the wedding?
Reception. He's calling it the after party. I'm like, what is the after party of a wedding?
Reception.
No, the reception is the reception.
What is the wedding?
The ceremony and the reception. The reception is the party. So when you say after party, I think of the after party after the reception.
When I say after party, I think of, anyway, I get it. We got a lot of R. Kelly vibes going on. Because after the party, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby. And after the lobby, then it's probably this. And after the original.
Kelly,
anyway.
Diddy, let's just don't do it.
That's coming up. Next episode.
Should I be concerned?
Anyway, so she's like, the reception is over here. Let's crash that. Which Elena said, and she is not a rule breaker.
I'm not. I don't like breaking the rules.
And so when she said,
get me to break the rules, you won't.
If Elena says, let's break a rule, I am on board. Let's do it. Because
I don't have a lot of fire in my chart, so I don't like to be adventurous.
Yeah, it's all in her crotch. When I say, let's break a rule, what happens?
I say no.
Yeah.
And if you make me break a rule, I'm leaving.
Which is hard for me because 100% of the time when you say let's break a rule, I'm on board. But 100% of the time when I say let's break a rule, you're not on board.
Yeah, because I don't break rules.
So that's just a fact. Interesting fact. Fun fact about our life. Anyway, so you said let's break this rule. On board. Jumped in. I said, you lead the way, which you never do. You were fucking, let's go. And we went. I had my fucking Don Julio. We walked in. Shout out Pops right there. He was over there yakking in the corner. He wasn't yakking, but he was like, you could tell he was like.
It didn't happen at all, Tyler.
Hold on. Let me tell my truth. So I saw, he wasn't puking, but he was like, there was a dad in the corner who was taking a break by himself.
OJ.
And I immediately saw him, black dude, and I'm like, what up? He goes, and that's when I knew you're breaking a rule situation. We had already got blessed into the party. Based on what I was experiencing. I was like, okay, we're good. OG says we're cool. And he was like, I like what you got going on, the tequila. I was like, did you want some? He goes, absolutely not. And then we kept walking. And then we went to our own little fire pit area. And then all of a sudden the party was around us. Right? I don't know if there's a bar out there.
No.
So people must have just been taking a break and coming up to the top.
People were smoking and fresh air.
But we were spreading the bottle around, spreading the shooters around.
Yeah, then all of a sudden everyone was around sitting with us.
And I was like, who's the groom? And he's like, right here, bro. I might have said the bride first because that's more polite. Who's the bride? She is. Who's the groom? Right here, bro. And he immediately was like, you guys, what happened? When did he acknowledge that we crashed it?
Well, yeah, I think all his friends were around us, and then he came over and he was like, what's going on? And then we're like, oh, we crashed your wedding. And he was like, Oh my God. And he said the whole speech thing.
Yeah, so once he acknowledged, like, no, because him and Liban, like, acknowledged that they knew each other.
No, that was later.
Okay. So once he was like, oh, you crashed our wedding? Like, yes, we just came up. Like, we're over there, then we're over here. And then, like, we noticed that you guys had your situation going on. Then we stayed over here. And then, like, now you're all over here. And he's like, did y'all hear my speech earlier? And I was like, no, like, we just got here.
Yeah, like we weren't here for your speech.
He was like, and to all the wedding crashers that show up later.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I forget what the rest of it was.
We crashed the wedding.
So he foresaw.
Look at that cute boy over there. I got the cutest.
He's a handsome boy.
He's a handsome boy. You're handsome. What are you doing? You being handsome? Sorry. You told me not to like have my baby talk to my puppies.
Because you sound like a crazy person.
Because every girl does it.
And they all sound like crazy people.
Who gives a fuck?
Hey, bitchy, bitchy, boo boo.
They like it. He's literally a toddler in his head.
A what?
A toddler. A toddler.
Yeah.
He's just a toddler.
Toddler. I'm
He's
a toddler.
Tyler. OJ, are you a puppy?
Anyway, so that night, Liban was like, TK, that was the drunkest I've ever seen you in my whole entire life. And it was probably the drunkest I've seen me in my whole entire life. Because when your only option is to sip off a bottle of tequila all night, it's like,
Yeah.
it's going to be a quick night.
But I think also we were
Which
doing
is what
that.
we're doing right now, so.
Yeah, but we were doing that, but also once we actually like crashed and then we went back downstairs to the wedding, we went to the bar and got multiple drinks.
Yeah, and so I was like,
And then we were dancing all night.
I was like, what do you do when you're drinking straight tequila out the bottle? Oh, you get a double whiskey from the bar.
But that's what he does, and then he gets drunk. But it was fun. We were dancing. We shut the dance floor down.
We did. There was like a dance circle around us, and like
Yeah, and then we ate. They had late night pizza. We had some pizza.
So much gray pizza. Like it's gray because like it was room temperature, and that's best.
But it worked out.
Temperatures like Carboni's, Minnesota shout out Carboni's. Carboni's like room temperature pizza, the best.
All right, so it was fun. I recommend it. Crash a wedding.
Crash a wedding. Our neighbors was talking about somebody that crashed their wedding, and they picked up on it right away. And then he
kicked him out.
The groom was like, "Hey, who do you know here?" And the guy was like, "Oh, we know the groom." He goes, "I'm the groom. You got to leave." So I don't know. I think I would have. I think it depends.
It depends.
Like we didn't have an open bar at our wedding, so like it's not a big deal. If we had an open bar, I feel like it's a different scenario.
100%.
Yeah.
But also like depends what kind of person walks into your wedding.
If they were like
no offense,
a little person or like a tall person.
No, that's not what I mean.
Like if they were like a Newfoundland.
No, if it's the vibe I get off of you. No. If I don't like the vibe, get the fuck out. If you're rude to me, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you're lying, get the fuck out.
Well, they're going to be lying.
We didn't lie.
Yeah, we didn't lie.
I said, no, I'm crashing your wedding. Like, I didn't lie. If you're going to lie and say, oh, the groom invited me, like, that's a little weird.
Honestly, yeah. I wonder if we would have lied, what would have happened that night?
Yeah, I wouldn't have, because that's not who I am.
But the funniest part about it is our buddy that was with us, he goes, but somehow the college that he went to got brought up, and they were like, oh, I went there too. And then
they knew each other.
He was like, oh, we didn't invite you because I thought when I saw you, like I invited you because I knew you from college. But it had been like, what, 5-6 years?
I don't know. I didn't go to college with them.
Did you go to college at all?
No.
Okay, just wondering. I never asked that question.
What are you trying to say right now?
I just didn't know.
That's a lie. You did know.
No, I know twice.
You don't have to go to college to be smart.
I didn't say that. You're saying
that's
that.
what you implied.
You're reassuring yourself.
No. I chose not to go to college. I could have, but I chose not to.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought of a Talladega Nights quote.
All right.
But I'm not going to use our word on our podcast.
Yeah, please don't.
Shake and bake.
Do you think I've been sad lately?
Not write that in
Yes, you did.
You've been sad lately?
It says, I know why you've been sad lately.
I know why you've been sad lately. It's crazy.
You said it.
What? There's no more context.
He said, because I haven't been watching the Instagram reels that you've been sending me. He sends me so many, I just don't watch them. To be fair, I don't watch anyone's. Like Lori, for example.
You watch strangers' reels?
No. The other...
You send me strangers' reels all the time.
Okay, let me talk for a second.
Okay.
I was at dinner the other night for a work event, and Lori was like, "Oh, like you have to watch the videos I send you." And I said, "Sorry, so many people send me videos that I just don't watch any of them because it gives me so much, it gives me anxiety. I just, like, being on social media just gives me anxiety. Mm-hmm. And the only time I scroll social media is when I'm drunk. And that's when I repost things and send things. In general, like on my story. Like, I don't just sit there and, like, I have like, probably, like, 35 messages from people right now on Instagram because I just don't, it gives me anxiety.
Have you been a little bit anxious or sad lately?
Yeah.
Okay. And my whole point was, like, if you would have watched
not why, though.
If you would have watched the reels I sent you.
Not because I didn't watch your videos.
If you would have watched the reels I sent you, you would be way more happy.
No.
And you're like, I don't watch anybody's reels, but yet I'm getting reels from you. So where are those ghost reels coming from?
Because when I'm drunk, I scroll.
How about just scroll through my shit and you'll be happy?
I don't want to.
But instead you're drunk scrolling, getting more sad.
No.
And I just want you to be sad,
I actually
babe.
am happy when I scroll because it's
I
all
want you to be sad, babe.
because I only follow like positive things. I don't follow like depressing, like annoying things.
Yeah.
Everything I follow is like either astrology or like funny things.
Okay. Same.
Like I deleted everyone that like causes me to have stress. So.
I might need an espresso shot.
Espresso?
Espressurely right now.
So yeah, I can't get over my ankle. It's really fat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that? She's a fat girl. My whole foot's fat right now.
What else is going on?
We got B12 shots.
We did. That's kind of crazy.
I don't know if I noticed any difference.
I think I did. Really? I was so productive. So B12 is like another form of energy, and it's like it's not caffeine. It's not taurine. It's more of a vitamin that gives you a boost of energy, and then you get a literal injection, like a vaccine from like a nurse or a doctor, and it's like a caffeine shot that lasts a week or more, 2 weeks. And we did it.
Maybe that's why I haven't like taken naps till today.
Valid.
I usually take naps I take a 15-minute nap like almost every day. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable because this ankle doesn't allow me to.
I don't know, $30 for a week's worth of caffeine. It doesn't make sense. Like, how could it be like?
I don't think
energy?
It's caffeine. To me, B12 is like
It's definitely not caffeine. But I'm saying, how could it be an energy boost that only works when you want energy, but not when you want to sleep? It's like you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I think it just helps. I think ICB12 is more of like an inflammation thing. Just helps with inflammation.
Talked about that.
What? That's a thing. Okay, come over here. Why are you?
Just ignore him.
I can't. Look at his face.
Let him be adorable.
Look at him stare at me like he's staring at me like he's like dying. Look at him. Look at him stare at you. He's staring at you now.
No, because we're not talking to our dogs right now.
Yeah, but
they're looking at us.
He's a part of our.
Yeah, he's an audience member.
He's sad that he can't be over here. Let him help him. Why can't he get over? He's scared of something over there.
Get over it.
No, he won't. He's the scaredy cat. He's Eeyore. Are you Eeyore? I'm Eeyore. Yep, see? He's Eeyore. Okay, should we talk about... I think we should talk about marriage.
Ours?
Marriage in general.
Or other people's?
I think marriage in general. Uh-oh.
What about it?
What surprised you about marriage, if anything?
That you talk to our dogs more than me. How come when I stare at you from a dark shadow, you don't like, oh, look at him, hey, buddy?
Because it's usually the day after you like are hungover and you were like on something. I don't know. Like he'll like, sometimes he thinks it's funny when I'm like getting ready for bed. So it's dark out. He'll like come in the bathroom, shut the door, lock it, turn the lights off, and come at me like he's like Chucky. It's like, it's really weird.
That's normal.
No, it's not. It's
Ask
not
any
normal. Dude. I've never had a dude do that to me.
Yeah, and they're all exes. Oxford, come here, buddy.
Come here, buddy. Come here. No, he's running away. He's scared. Do it. Come here. You can do it. Good boy. Why is he so scared? OJ, show him the way. Show him that life is not that hard.
I'll go get him real quick. Yeah, so what else about marriage? Holy shit. Come here, buddy. It's okay. Come here.
Why is he scared? Oh, little pitter patter. Come here, Oxy boy. Come here, Ox.
No, just leave him. He's on this side of the
Hi.
the
Sit
light.
down. Sit. 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 Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. You want to be part of the show? Yeah. See, I'm an Aquarius too. I like being part of the show.
So Ox just got groomed, OJ got groomed, and Opal, the old girl,
She's a mangy girl still.
she's rat girl.
Don't call her that. She gave us the dirtiest look.
You want some more?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, but what surprised you about marriage?
Nothing. I honestly can't think of anything. Like, I don't normally go into things that surprise me.
I mean, you were a cop, so you can't really say that.
Yeah, but I trained to not be surprised. And I'll admit, I won't be so cocky that I was never surprised. But I trained to be like prepared for anything, even if it's something I didn't experience. Like I had a tool for that situation.
Okay.
And so, what surprised me about marriage, like I already vetted you early in our relationship to be like,
You vetted me.
yep.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I see her.
Okay, I guess my question is, do you think marriage is easy?
So
Really?
it's like dating someone that can take half your money.
I honestly, like, when people would say, oh, marriage is so difficult, I never understood that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was always like, really? Like, I mean, we were only married for like 3 years when I felt this way. And I was always like, really? Like, marriage is so easy. Like, it's just like the same. I don't know.
Okay, and now?
But then my dad died. And your mom died. My grandma died. And like, it was actually kind of hard for me. Because it wasn't even like about like anything that was happening between us. But it was like, I feel like for me, and maybe not everyone, but for me, I think losing my dad was like the worst person for me to die. Because he was like, I mean, I think he's the most important man in my life before you. And so like when he died, it was like I had to like kind of, especially because my dad was like sick my whole life. So like my whole life was about my dad. And so my dad died. And I realized this in my like coaching thing the other day, like my whole identity has been about my dad and taking care of my dad and like making sure my dad's okay and like working with my dad and my dad calling my dad was my whole life. Going to dinner, like we went to dinner with my dad almost every night. He called us every day, like, let's go to dinner.
Yep, 100%.
Like my whole identity was my dad. And now I'm realizing like I have like this new identity that I need to I'm finding this new identity of like who I am without my dad. And figuring out who I actually am now that I don't have my dad and have someone to take care of. Because I'm used to taking care of everyone else. And now I'm like, okay, should I start taking care of myself? So I think for me, it was like marriage is kind of hard because I feel like I'm like a different person. But also on the same like side, like I think when the like, at least for me, like when the man who always like made you feel a certain way, or like my dad would always like, no matter what, my dad was like, oh, you know, you're my daughter. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Mm-hmm. So when that goes away, it's like you feel kind of like, I don't know, just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think I just had a phase of like, wait, maybe marriage is hard because I'm like a different person now.
My question is, who the fuck are you then? Fuck are you?
I don't know yet. I'm still figuring it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah.
We did have the roughest part of our marriage that lasted, what, 3 months, was while you were working through all that.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying that was the roughest, I mean, that,
Yeah.
as it should be.
Yeah.
Right? And And I think you have worked well through it as you could, as much through it as best through it as you could. Because it was touch and go for a little bit. You didn't know what you needed or wanted. You didn't know what was wrong. You knew you felt wrong, and you knew.
What do you mean?
Like you felt like there was a new void that you didn't know how to or what needed to be put into it. Like you didn't know if it was a triangle or a square or a circle.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, there's a hole there. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what it needs, like a couple of squares and a fucking circle or a couple of triangles.
I feel like I still have that. Okay. I still feel a little lost.
I get that. Yeah. But you're working through you might be instead of I have no idea what I need to fill that void. You're like, oh, I have an idea. There's only a couple more pieces. We're close. We're closer. But in the beginning, you were like, I have no fucking clue what life is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like my life is. Sorry, I have to take these fucking earrings off. They hurt so bad. I feel like my life is so different.
That's Brad talking about them.
No, they've been hurting all night.
Yeah.
I feel like
honestly, a part of it was you didn't have to know ever in your whole life, because Brad was like,
not at all. That's not the case.
As soon as I said that, I was like, no, you're not gonna.
No, my dad never. Yeah. He made sure his children, he even told me you're gonna learn this because when I die, what are you gonna do? My whole life he did that. I asked for $20 once when I was 14. And he was like, mow the lawn. No one's gonna just give you money. So I've learned that.
I asked Brad for your hand in marriage and $20. And guess which one he said no to?
Both.
Both.
Did he really?
I didn't ask him for 20. I didn't ask him for 20. Could you imagine? How old was that? What I've been? 30 years old?
Yeah.
Can I borrow $20 and your wife and your daughter's hand in marriage?
Fuck no to both. You're not marrying my daughter, and I'm not giving you 20.
I think fuck no to both is a valid response for any situation.
Yeah. No, but I think that obviously grief is so fucked up, but also I just don't think just a lost little puppy, you know? And my whole life was my dad, and then he's gone, and then we would spend almost half our week with him, and now it's nothing. It's just crazy.
Did you hear what was her name? The girl from Parks and Rec?
I didn't watch Parks and Rec, so I don't know that. Oh, who lost her husband?
Her husband died and killed himself. Yeah. Did you hear analogy?
I did, but I don't remember what she said.
She said it was it's the movie The Gorge. Remember we watched that? She goes, currently my life feels like the gorge. It's I know it's there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to explore what's there, and it's monsters. Sometimes I want to jump into it. Sometimes I want to see what's on the other side. Sometimes I want to avoid it, but it will always be there.
Yeah.
And it's and there's no taking away from it. It's just there. And that's just.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. And so you can't you're never gonna be I forgot about it. Just
never.
It's just that's the gorge by meaning is massive.
Yeah.
Unforgettable. Endless, right? It's always there.
My whole childhood, my whole life, that's the one thing I feared.
Gorgeous?
My dad dying. And then it happened.
Yeah, but that's another therapist session.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying
because your dad wasn't always sick.
Yes, he was. My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
I thought he got it when he was 30.
My dad had epilepsy his whole life.
Okay.
So my dad had seizures his whole life.
That's different than what I was thinking.
Yeah, I know, but he almost died multiple times because he would have seizures while he's driving. So
hold on, calm down. They might take his license.
He's gone. So I was used to it, but I think it's just one of those situations you never think is going to happen. I always would think, which is crazy. I'd always think, oh, my dad will never get cancer because he's already dealt with so much.
Yeah.
And then he got cancer, and I was like, what? He got the worst type of cancer, one of the worst types of cancers you could get. Yeah. He literally got it, and they were like, if you don't treat it right now, you'll die in 2 weeks. You don't think those things are going to happen, and then they happen, and then you're like, what the fuck? And that person's gone, and then you're like, no, I have to like live this. And people like, I think that I hate like, I'm just not someone who like wants sympathy or like whatever the word is. But I think people don't realize that like, I think people that don't know me as well don't realize like that he was like my whole world. Even though we like fought all the time, like he was a fucking asshole.
You definitely screamed at each other a lot.
Because we were literally the same person, that's why. But I think that he...
Drink your tequila.
I think people that knew me, though, knew how close we were. So they knew that, like, that was a big loss for me and that, like, obviously I'm still not over it because you don't get over it. Which is also annoying because he would always tell me that, which, he's so annoying. He was always right. He'd always say, fucker. He's such a fucker. He'd always say to me, when I die, the only person I'm worried about is you. And I go, why? He goes, because I don't know, there's something. I just think that you're never going to get over it. That's fucked up. And you know what else he would do to me? My dad was like, he loved love. Like, that's who my dad was, whatever. Yeah. And he loved his kids, whatever. I've learned so much since he's died about how much he loved us. And because my dad didn't like show, I feel like he didn't show those things all the time. And whenever he would like see me, he'd like give me a kiss on the cheek. And I'd just be like, Dad, leave me alone. Like I was 30 years old, leave me alone. And he'd always say, if I didn't do it, he would always say to me, when I die, you're going to miss those kisses. And I'm like, you motherfucker. Or like, when I die, you're going to miss my calls. I'm like, you motherfucker. You knew. Dads are always right.
Shout out dads who are always right. Shout out.
Yeah.
My dad.
We'll be a guest at some point. Maybe. We gotta force him. Maybe.
He'll take some coaxing. But I think you do it. Yeah. You're looking at me like I'm drunk?
No.
Oh.
I'm just thinking, why
I'm drunk. And so in that case, I brought some disguise glasses. So let's go. This good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I'm
look
sober.
Look at you.
I'm sober.
Look at OJ, look at you. He's like, what the fuck?
I feel like Cam Newton. I'm like a whole
new... God. I'm so sorry.
I'm like a whole new...
That was
I know. It was... So what?
Inappropriate.
Okay, yeah, it was.
I was just thinking why we were on this topic and...
Dads.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad is different.
Dads.
I don't know who I am right now, but that's okay.
Hopefully, like, gender-wise, you're sure?
Oh my God. Gender-wise, I know what I am, so... That's not what I'm talking about, is my point. Just shut up. Yeah.
All right, what's next? What are we talking about?
Should we talk about newfies?
No. We already talked about them.
Okay, there's a newfie here, there's a newfie over there.
Stop. Just talk normal.
He hates when I talk about baby talk.
We're in a normal situation.
They're puppies. They're babies.
Guess what? There's not watching us on YouTube or Spotify.
Newfies.
Correct.
They are.
There's no Newfoundland that's like... Tequila makes me cry. It's not happening.
I know, but they're babies. They have toddler brains.
I feel like Snoop Dogg when he came on any like talk show.
What do you think we like, speaking of marriage, like what do you think is like our, like what do we fight about?
Dishes.
Yeah. I think the one thing that gets to me is like you try to act like my father because you're older than me.
I don't try to act like your father. You think that I'm acting like your father would act.
Okay, let me rephrase. He tries to teach me things. No, I don't want that. I want my mimosa.
This is not mimosa makes me cry.
Tonight it is.
Okay, go on. I don't try to teach you things.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I do. Not gonna lie. I do.
He does. He thinks he's always right, too.
Who doesn't?
Because he's a Taurus moon.
Smoon? Taurus moon?
Yeah. You're a Taurus moon, you're a Libra rising, and you're a Aquarius sun.
That sounds like a slur a little bit.
No. Just the truth.
You were making a point.
I already said it.
I try to teach you things?
Yeah.
I think that I have thoughts, and those thoughts, I will wonder why you did something a certain way, and so I will inquire. And so I will first ask questions like, hey, So what's going on with these 22 boxes next to the door?
I think that's a normal woman thing.
It is.
We don't like boxes.
I mean, it's
I
hashtag
think
tell me you're married and without tell me you're married.
I think maybe in your history of relationships, you dated people that maybe weren't very smart or maybe just didn't know certain things. So you assume that that's who I am. It's not who I am. So
that was deep. That was a deep dig dive, and I'll let it slide.
Good, because you once said one thing to me, thinking it was something. You said something to me once.
When I use the word teach, I'll tell you the exact same.
No.
Can I tell you the scenario when I said?
Okay. I'm talking. You said one thing to me.
Those are fighting words.
You said one thing to me once.
Yeah.
And I was like, that wasn't me.
I've said no, not once. I've said that like 17 times.
I'm talking about in a teaching moment.
Okay.
And I was like, please stop, because I know that this about this thing.
So the one scenario when I remember I said, can I teach you something? And you immediately, ears blocked.
Like I went like this? I went like this? I probably did.
I don't want to hear it. Defensiveness up 1,000%. And so what I was going to tell you, I was like,
I want to hear what the scenario was.
I don't think you even decided to listen to that at that point when I said, can I teach you something real quick?
No, I instantly closed.
Honestly, because I've never
my ears have a little thing on there.
You want to know what?
They shut.
I was like, you know what? How can I be nice about this thing that I'm actually a little bit upset about? And I was like, oh, what if I go in and was like, hey, can I teach you something? Which immediately failed. And I acknowledge that. And I've never done it. I've only done it once.
It's not true. Not true.
To my memory, I've only done it once, and I learned my lesson.
You must block it out then.
And so I walked out to the recycling bin, and the boxes were just thrown in there.
Definitely not the only time he said that. That was probably like the most recent time.
Yeah. So the boxes were just thrown in there. I go, hey, can I teach you something? All your defensive mechanisms were up. We got nowhere immediately. Anyway, what I wanted to teach you was, like, recycling is not every week. It's every 2 weeks. So you have to fold the box, put them in one after another, in order for it not to be overwhelmingly full and overflowing after 2 weeks.
Again, I'm aware. Doesn't mean I do it.
But there are so many signs that you're unaware.
Oh, I'm aware. I just choose not to do it.
And so...
because I'm exhausted.
You could see why my...
no, but you've done it definitely 10 times more than that.
Yeah,
so
probably about the same thing.
No.
Anyway, so I don't use that phrase anymore. Can I teach you something? Because I knew, especially after that last time.
I gave him a look.
Which I think was my first time.
No, it was not.
But that last time, I was like, that is not a good phrase to use for her.
No, because you're 8 years older than me. You think that you're my father sometimes, so.
But I do use that phrase to be funny sometimes.
It's not funny.
Anyway.
I hope you don't think you're my dad. I think sometimes because you're older than me, you think you know more than me. Which, like, yes, you have more life experience.
It's kind of like...
No, let me finish. Because you have more life experience. Because you're old.
Older. Calm down.
Older, sorry. I feel like that doesn't matter. And I think that, like, being in a relationship, like, you learn from each other. Like, you teach me things. Yes, like, I've learned so much from you. But when you phrase it and talk to me a certain way, that's when I get upset.
I've been there.
What does that mean?
It means like I've been there on your side. And I'm also currently there on my side.
You've dated a cougar?
Yeah, once.
Really?
Maybe twice.
Really?
In college. They were just standing outside the college like...
Learning so much. Should we talk about your sex list? No.
I don't.
Guess we're not talking about that.
I will talk about whatever you want to talk about. However, I don't know that in the end of it, you will want to have talked about it.
Shout out Giselle.
How hilarious would it be if we got back to her?
I hope she sees this. Her and her friend. I see you.
Did her friend have a name?
No. Giselle and her friend.
Okay, so tell the story.
No, I don't want to now.
What else is going on there? So we're trying to get pregnant.
What the fuck?
Currently. Are we not?
That should be for the next episode. That's going to be a long episode.
All right, so we won't be getting pregnant.
I think it's already been an hour. We need to be done.
We're cutting it off. All right. Shout out Tequila Makes You Cry.
Cheers!
Cheers, Tequila Makes
Next
You Cry.
episode.
Thanks.
We'll talk about fertility.
April Ocho.
Woo!
Single Estat Plata.
Why is there so much in there?